Okay, so I've got my stuffing. You can use batting, stuffing. This is batting, but you see, it's like cotton. It is cotton batting, I apologize. So now you want to get your mask and you want to lay it down very carefully. You don't want to start losing all these perforations. So I'm going to get the stuffing cotton batting and I'm going to start laying it in there like that. And just get some this. And I'm going to start stuffing the nose. I forgot to do one important thing. Boop, 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 boop. Let me see if I can pick up my computer and get a couple of these. I save the dryer sheets, and I'll show you why. So, you want to get your dryer sheets, because you want to cover up the eyes. So, I put the double-sided tape away. Get double-sided tape. You're going to thank me later. This is a miracle kind of tape for all these types of projects. So I'm going to get my double-sided tape. I'm going to carefully add it to this side right here, following all the folds as well. So don't try, whoops. Bring it back down. There. Following all those folds. And then I'm going to cut that line at that fold. Now I'm going to go to the next little area. You don't need a whole bunch. I just showing you for example, but this is more than an example because I'm going to use this to create my paper mache bowl for another head for Halloween. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's definitely going to be for lots of fun. Then I'm going to get this next one. I'm going to put it right there. Now I'm going to get the next piece. There. I need to get some more. If you're a crafter, you always need double-sided tape. Doesn't matter what you're doing, you're going to need it. It's really good for all kinds of little things. Okay, the next piece here. So I've got three pieces on both sides. I'm going to get my dryer sheet and I'm going to make sure that it fits in there. I'm going to cut my dryer sheet right on those folded areas because this way I can move it. Turn it around, take a measurement here, cut it right there at that fold, and the same thing with this one. Now I can remove the double-sided tape. First, this is what you want to do before you start adding the stuffing. And I need to get the tweezers again. And I need to turn on the light because I cannot see this. First one, throw that piece away. Okay, find those cuts. I'm going to take that dryer sheet and I'm going to lay it right on that and pinch it really, really tight. See, now that I got the cut, I can move it around. Get the next piece. Take that off. Carefully lay that down. Get the next piece. Double-sided tape, remove it. I'm going to lay this really carefully on that side. Press it really tight so it will not come off. Turn it around. Remember, we cut it so we can bend it, shape it. Let's get the next piece off. I'm trying not to tear my mask because it is just paper. It's just laser paper. It's just copy paper. That's all it is. You know, the kind you copy on a printer. So you gotta be really careful. Put it back down. Okay. Lay that down. Shape it so it fits there. And then I'm going to go to the next one. Remove the tape. The backing of the double-sided tape. And now I'm going to press this really good. And voila, look. I made it loose enough so when I lay it over the balloon, it's not going to be tight. So we need to get another piece of the dryer sheet because we have to add it up here. So again, you're going to cut some double-sided tape. This one's a little smaller. This little edge is smaller. There, and I'm getting as close to the edge as possible. Here, let's see. Place it there. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Now I'm going to start removing this pieces carefully, trying to remove it without making a hole or anything. Okay, I got that one off. This time, I'm going to lay it the same way I did the other one. Follow this up here. You notice I have a point, and the reason why I did that is there's a reason. So cut that, cut that, cut that, and all I'm doing is trying to find those so I can pull them. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to remove that piece right there. Carefully. There. Now I can, because I cut it, I can carefully add it to that edge right there. Remove the next piece of backing of the double-sided tape. Be very, very careful that I don't tear my paper, because I am putting a lot of stress on this. Stretch it so it'll go to the next one. It'll work, believe me. You do not want to use any hot glue on this. Maybe only on the front if you're once you're finished and you're adding embellishments. But don't do this with this, because it will not work very good after a while. So you'll have all this glue. You don't want to use your glue gun. There. Now I've got this piece, because I can open it, add the batting. Now I can add the batting. And this one is going to go inside like this. You see why? Because we have the eyes we need to protect. We don't want anything going in there. Well, I do want some of the batting to go in there. So one thing at a time. I can even add paper. So I'm adding the batting, more batting. I'm trying to stretch it out. The way I started doing it. Let me try something else first. I have this piece of let me get this dryer sheet in there. I normally remove all the lint from the dryer sheet, but I didn't do it now. I got a whole bunch of them for this one. Okay, so this one has a little bit of lint on it. I'm just going to remove it. Okay, now I'm going to go back inside where the eyes are at. Lay that right on top of the eyes, where the eyes are open. And I forgot to put the tape inside there. That was the first thing. So when you add this, make sure you put that one in first. But since I've got my batting, I'm just going to lay it on top. That's going to make it a lot easier. Add some batting. Remember, you have to put the balloon in there. So you don't want to make it so tight with the batting that you're not going to fit the balloon. So now I can go ahead and lay that other piece in. See? That is pretty firm right there. Pretty firm. And now I can start adding the batting into the nose area. All those concave areas. Around the mouth area that is concave. That is pretty good. So press it down so it fills up all those little areas. Get your balloon. Make sure when you press it in there that it fits right over like that, you see? Okay, now that I know where I'm at, I'm going to get my first piece of tape. I'm just going to hold it down with a piece of tape. Just hold it down. There. Got my first piece holding the mask down. Trying not to press or concave that in. Now I'm going to get the next piece, cut it off. This is to hold it down before I actually place the whole piece over. These are just little pieces. Looking good so far. Okay, now I'm going to get this piece, lay it right over. Uh-oh. And because I cut it with those that, I'm able to shape it over the balloon. Take that down. See that? Why those cuts are important? I can now pick up these temporary pieces, remove them, adjust that so it doesn't mess up with all that stuffing. Now I'm going to get the next piece, cut that. I'm going to remove the temporary pieces, but I'm going to save those pieces because I can use them. Now I'm going to overlay that onto the mask first, and then lay it on the balloon. Bit. There. See that? You have to lay it flat. Now we'll get the next piece. Press it down. Place it carefully on the mask and then lay that piece down. And we already got the first piece for the mask in there. And look, all those areas are now firm. I don't have to worry about when I start adding the paper mache that it's going to be caving in or anything like that. So now is a good chance to start stuffing up the cheekbones, filling up those cheekbones. So now, make sure I stuff those cheekbones and my balloon. Fold it over like that. Or better yet, I'm going to cut that dryer sheet over like this. So I can just fold it over like that. Get some tape, place it on the balloon. I can still move my balloon out of the way so I can start stuffing at the lip area so I don't mess up that area. Stuff a little bit more. You don't want to overstuff it, but you want to stuff it enough that it's going to fit in there. Let me get that off. It came right off. And I forgot to add some of that dryer sheet in there. Dryer sheet. These are the little things you have to remember. Can't remember everything all at once, but try to remember to add your dryer sheet. So the dryer sheet, I have to cut it in order for it to fit in this area. We're at 19 minutes. This is a really important part of doing this. So let me get all these pieces. I can't use these. Let me put all those other pieces and get those out of the way. And then I have my double-sided tape. So just remember you have to do this on the bottom of the cheek as well. So the chin, not the cheek. cool. I'm gonna do that, add the dryer sheet, get the double-sided tape, place it all around the chin part. Probably have to remove some of that stuffing. I think I have too much stuffing. And then I'm gonna lay that sheet, where did I do with it? Here it is. Gonna put it all the way around here and then stuff it under there. Then add the balloon and tape it all down like I'm showing you. So I'll be right back. So that's a 20